been a few hours. BTD had to go get some supplies and they had some reinforcement come out. So they're still at the intersection of Malcolm X and I guess we call this Columbus. And they're gonna try to get this up and running. Yeah. Earlier, somehow MBTA bus, a transit bus, allegedly or somehow was able to knock down these two poles. I don't know how they did it, but they were able to do it. So these guys are gonna have to put this back in operation.
Open line, watch your mic. 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 Open line, watch your mic.
Mark 102 out of Robert, 8267, Howard, driving to a car,
Box 201, shows the route for the next 19 inches from down.
1759. Papa 103 voicemail.
fire alarm answering.
So Vincent,
Hey, how you doing?
all right.
Change location and say that it's coming in broken.
33. Yeah, I'll play inside gas deposit location. We have a flight photo. Gas office location. My number is 252-039.
From inside gas is molecule location. Solar gas.
Thank you.
Disregard.
Engine 55, ladder 16, a local alarm, 433 Beach Street, Rocklandale. Engine 55, ladder 16, a local alarm, 433 Beach Street, Rocklandale. Nearest Street is Aramath, 1801.
Stop tag 445. 159 Granite Ave. Tower 50, almost struck her while at a red light going toward Alvin Boulevard, by the area.
Friday night,
Charlie
it's
85,
on fire.
possibly.
Friday night. We're clear. 321. EMS police on scene. Clear. 321. 1803.
I'll be returning call.
Charlie 415, what room are you in?
Charlie 421, what room are you in?
Fire alarm call 1933. Yeah, I think I'll be able to be on scene within an hour or less. 1804. The fire alarm ladder 14. Ladder 14. This is going to be 2 Soldier Park, EMS on scene. Soldier Park, EMS is on scene.
Engine 22, enter known vehicle, 670 Massachusetts Avenue, Boston. Engine 22, enter known vehicle, 670 Massachusetts Avenue, Boston. Nearest spot 1662 Massachusetts Avenue, Washington Street, 1805.
It's been doing that for like the last hour, so I don't know what it is either. It smells like electrical, but it's kind of hard to tell what it is.
Engine 17, ladder 7, a central station alarm, 1154 Dorchester Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 17, ladder 7, a central station alarm, 1154 Dorchester Avenue, Dorchester. Nearest spot 1866 Almond Bay Street, 1806.
252-039-138.
Thank you.
You don't want that.
Lateral 18, a motor vehicle accident, 19 to 18 West 2nd Street, South Boston. Exit 39, lateral 18, a motor vehicle accident, 19 to 18 West 2nd Street, South Boston. US Box 713A, Dorchester Avenue, West Highway, 1808.
Sorry, 45. Can you take me off code 19 Morgan area?
You know what could be making that smell? It could be this billboard right here. If I go to my left, I'm smelling it from this area here. So I think that's what's making that smell. I think that's what's burning right there, Coco. See that smoke coming out of there? There's smoke coming out of there, as you can see it. If you look at it real close, there's smoke coming out of there. I've been smelling for like last hour, and I knew it was electrical smell. I just couldn't place where it was coming from. But now I look at it, the MBTA bus, when it hit the pole, it broke the billboard. I don't know if Roxbury Community College is aware of it or not, but if I'll see if I can get an angle of the smoke coming out of there. I hope you guys can make that out. It's like little bursts of smoke coming out of there. When it changes, it's like it's trying to change a pattern. Once it changes its pattern, smoke will come out of it, and you smell that burning smell of electrical.
Box 499 is going to be that one. Hospital to take us off at the Mildred. Fire alarm battery. Yeah, I'm coming.
As you guys see, that thing is smoking. I don't know if they want to address that issue or not, but
You're all set.
come over here. That thing's probably going to end up catching on fire if they don't address that issue. They might have to kill the power. I'm not going to do it, but they might have to kill the power to that board.
22 again.
You see that? He sees it. I don't know if Roxbury Community College has let me see what number they have. Maybe I'll call them and let them know.
Update for the gas company, we get readings for 7.6 LEL.
For English press 1. Para español presione 6. Thank you for calling Roxbury Community College, where your future is our focus. Please listen carefully as our menu options have recently changed. If this is a campus emergency, please press the pound key for public safety. If you know the 4-digit extension for the department you're trying to reach, please dial it at any time. Otherwise, please choose from the following.
Yeah, I don't know who you want to tell, but one of your billboards is smoking at the corner of Tremont and Columbus from that accident earlier.
I'm sorry, say that again?
One of your billboards is smoking, the LED billboard from the accident earlier that the pole hit the LED board.
It's smoking right now?
It's smoking. It's not bad, but you know, you should have somebody take a look at it.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you. I wish.
Yeah, you can't miss it. It's right at the corner of Malcolm X and Columbus Ave, right where Tremont Street meets.
Okay, I'm gonna send someone check it out now.
Okay, no problem.
Don't mind if you just from your name.
Wait, say it again. I didn't hear you.
What's your name? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Porter. Last name Porter.
So you are coming from the outside or
It's right on the outside, right facing the sidewalk. If they come over here in the next 15 minutes, I can show it to them. They can't miss it. It's only damaged billboard.
Okay, I'm gonna send someone over there right now.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right. Yep. Yeah, that thing is definitely smoking, and that's what that smell's coming from. That we were smelling. I was smelling it for a while, but I thought it could have been something else, but you know, I wasn't really focusing on it. But then when Coco had said it, Coco's been doing this for years. He's been, I don't know how many years he's been doing, over 20 years. And you won't pay it no mind, because the average person just walking by, they're not looking at that. But if you look at it, it's right. mean, it's only going to get worse, you know what I mean?
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, so I called them. They said they're going to send somebody over. Yeah, they should shut that down because and it helps to identify the smell that you're smelling. When you smell it, like if you ever smelled the smell of electrical burning, it's a very distinguished smell. It's like a combination of plastic and rubber. It's kind of a very distinguished smell. Anyone that works in the electrical field, they pretty much know what it smells like. You see all the work that is put into fixing, you know. They're drilling a hole for the push to walk signal, the button. So that's where they installed the button right there for the push to walk. The bus is trying to make that turn. It's one of those extended buses, so that's the arm that holds the mirror up on the bus right there. And that's the light that would be, or the mirror I should say, that would be hanging from the bus. That's actually the mirror right there that hangs just on the passenger side, over the door there on the side. A lot of work into putting these things up. You know, it's not something you can put up in a 5-10 minutes. It takes hours and hours to, you know, to set it up, to actually erect it in the right position and put it in together, wire it up and everything. It's a lot of work. See that right there? Right on. See, it's smoking. So they gotta kill the power to that. Earlier, a bus hit this. A bus knocked that down and it hit that in the process. You saw it? I couldn't make it down here in time. I was busy doing something else.
Oh yeah?
I would have been down here if I wasn't doing something else though. So he's gonna probably notify the proper people. And there's a disconnect right there, but you need the key for the box. And those boards are not cheap. They're pretty expensive. Those boards are it might be just one panel or a couple of panels, but still, those things are definitely not cheap. Matter of fact, that's part of that right there, I think. That's what we're looking at right there.
Ladder 9, Essential Station Alarm, 44 High Street, Charlestown, Engine City. Ladder 9, Essential Station Alarm, 44 High Street, Charlestown, nearest platform 141 High End Cross Street, 18.4.
So basically what that board's trying to do is it is powered up, but it's trying to go through a sequence of patterns, and it's not able to do it because that looks like that's one of the boards that's tied into the other ones, and every time it hits a certain mode, it's burning on that board right there. It's a pattern of LEDs, like a whole bunch of LEDs on there. That pretty sure they could fix it by replacing a couple of panels rather than replacing the whole board.
White male, late 20s, built 5'8", light blue shirt. Across the street, One spot on.
Return of 412 National Grid on 29.
Hold 1 from that call down.
Engine 50 out of 9, we're all set. We got it.
Wonder why we're gonna be opposite because of that. Bravo 1, what's that EMS? I think it might be a second oxygen shock right now, but she's not really speaking to us.
Bravo 1,
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's what's burning?
Yeah,
That light nobody's head?
it's burning. Yeah. I told him about it. So the main one, that one there. I told.
The light hitting the plastic. What is supposed to come up, did you see? That's a smoke.
It's been doing that for several hours now, but hopefully they send somebody over to disconnect it. Every once in a while I see a puff of smoke coming out of there.
Disconnect these. Gotta disconnect them. Otherwise, this is gonna hot fire.
It's gonna eventually catch on fire. They don't put it out and shut it off. All I can do is notify them, and if it gets too bad, I break the lock off and shut it off. Matter of fact, this lock is already open. I can just shut it off for them. Look at that. How about that? It should be off now. It's off now, right? Yeah, I just killed it for him. The security guy could do that on his own. Save them the hassle. It's off now. Yeah, it's off.
Engine 50 to fire alarm. Engine fire alarm, line 74353. Yeah, 743. Fire alarm, ladder 25. Ladder 25.
What the heck? He almost ran to the back of the truck. What the heck? You see that? Guy almost ran to the back of the truck. Not even paying attention. They got cones out there, so I don't know why he didn't see that. How do you not see that? Like, look. You got flashing lights, everything. So how do you not see that? A truck right there.
Start EMS, the 42 Draper.
That's not good. Like, I don't know, guys. You tell me what's going on. Board is off. I don't know what else can you do. Put bike strips up. Maybe that'll stop them from driving.
What do you need? What do you need? Grapple? Right here. On a ladder. Just grab it on a ladder. Grapple? On a ladder.
We need to do the top part, yeah.
What do you use, a 28?
Google the address to the shop. That's the one that's
Alright, dude. 40 Draper.
You put in the GPS.
Fox 201, if nobody answers,
A lot of work, you know, you gotta wire it, you gotta set it up, make sure it's functioning properly. Yeah, they're doing pretty good though. They're doing good.
You have the code one. Can you just read that description of that missing person? Might be something like that. Paul Lawrence Burns, 56 years old, 5'8", 210, black male, green hoodie, green baseball. Also black pants, black sneakers, the gray hoodie, and plain, still with the tag on it.
Because they want to, the Puerto Rico was, they want to go over there.
He's prepping the wires for pulling so that they're all evenly out, so when you pull it, they're not kind of staggered.
What do you got, what on? It's a plain gray hoodie, but the price tag, I guess, is still on it.
The shot too. This way. Put the shot and put the wires right away.
Hey buddy, I shut the breaker off. There's a switch right there. I just shut it off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll set them people.
Okay. I didn't realize it was unlocked until I looked at it. But it,
Sent J13 a couple minutes ago. I'll check. Just wanted to let me know the victim. She's a recent stroke victim, so she is unconscious.
I don't know what that is right there. That's like a heat sink. It's like a heat sink.
You just shut this off.
Yeah, I just shut it off. Yeah.
Shut it off?
Yeah.
That's it.
Because they had the lock. If the lock, it was unlocked. So I don't know why they have it unlocked, but
So people want to open the box for them.
I don't know.
Otherwise, there's a few locks.
908.
Yeah.
Sir, were you able to raise our units at code 28 on Draper Street?
Now report your 5 is on the way, offset.
Just want to show you how these guys putting this pole back together after it was knocked down by a MBTA bus. A lot of work into it, you know, a lot of labor, a lot of parts, a lot of manpower. It's definitely not easy. See, once they get it all erected up there the right way, then they can start wiring it.
Any update on that ambulance?
He's trying to get the right angle for it now.
They are on the way, and I just asked for them to expedite. We got it. Just want to let them know she's breathing, potentially unconscious. They said she recently had a stroke.
I'm not sure the terminology. I think they want to make sure it's in focus, not out of focus. But they have terminology they use for that. I forget what it is.
Fotografie show me how to mob or do I need to put that on your
He say, I don't know how he did that. It's just speculate. He said he don't drive the bus. So I don't know how that could happen either. Like theoretically that should not happen.
661, keep free of me and take me off on board.
Maybe he's making a U-turn. He might be trying to make a U-turn, right? Come on. So I don't know how he did that. So I don't know how a bus does that. So maybe he came out wide. He went a little bit right, made a wide turn, hit this pole, hit that pole, then end up over there. I don't know. That's probably what could have happened.
Engine 21, ladder 18.
I don't know how those bus drivers drive, so I can't say. Like a lot of them shouldn't be on the road, but speaking of shouldn't be on the road, the bus driver that hit that young child on Washington Street in Jamaica Plain, he has resigned, and they found out that he didn't have the proper credentials or the valid credentials to be driving that bus. So more probably will come out of that. It's tragic. Somebody loses their life for senseless behavior that could definitely been avoided. Like I said, the good thing is that no pedestrians got struck. I don't know if there was any passengers on the bus or not, but more likely there probably was, but we don't know yet. We're
Harry Joseph. Go ahead. One female from this location, the need for 50921. 1842.
everybody's working like a team. You know, everybody's got their job to do. Everybody's just doing it. Putting the snake down. Sometimes it's easy. Well, actually, it's, oh yeah, I guess it's easy to snake it down the way they're doing it, because trying to do it upwards will be probably a little bit harder. I know my friend Scott from Superior Electrical, they have a hook that they call Lucky. They've been calling it Lucky for years. So Lucky is, when you snake in a pole like that, you get a smaller snake with a hook on it, and you hook it and you pull it through, and you kind of lock the two hooks together, and they call it Lucky, and they pull it through. If Scott's watching this video, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I know Scott watches some of my videos out of Rhode Island. Give a shout out to Scott from Superior Electrical. He's actually the owner and operator of the company. Every once in a while he comes out and he's licensed to work in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. He does all fire alarm control, signals and communications. He does all that. He does all of it. He does everything that you could think of. He does it.
Got it.
And now comes the wireman part of it. He's using the continuity part of the meter, so he's gonna just ring out the leads to see what's what.
Nostalgia Elevator, 9 West Broadway, South Boston. Engine 39, ZQ1, Nostalgia Elevator, 9 West Broadway, South Boston. Nearest 713 8 Avenue West Broadway, 1848.
So you guys get to see the work of BTD in action. Sometimes they have to sub it out because they got so much work they can't take on the workload, but you know, this is all BTD work is right here.
5 Charlie Kilo Mike 11.
I'm not too sure if they're still being micromanaged. Before they were being micromanaged by upper management, and they were trying to control the overtime. Where, I mean, they didn't have an overtime, like what do you call it, overnight person. they had to call the overnight person out rather than just have someone work the overnight shift. I'm not too sure how they're doing it now, but I always can inquire. You know, people always know the information, so he's gonna put the second arm going out the other way there. They just pull the wires up for that.
Three stops, roll them down.
Put the other hole for the signal. Put that other hole in. You can't put the penthouse in. Okay, gonna hold it.
Charlie 111, can you check the Talbot outside of Harrenby? You got a report of a large group of kids that jumping 1-2.
So this car right here,
Okay, sir, you on
apparently she's confused in what she's doing. She's not too sure what she's supposed to be doing. She had a green light, but she was sitting there for a while, and that made that car behind her beep the horn. And she still didn't realize she had the light until she started doing a slow roll. But if you don't know the traffic pattern, the side to my left gets the green arrow first, and it's like a I don't know, maybe a 15-second delay before these guys get the green light.
18 Dorchester, ladder 6, person choking, 18 Dorchester, 1851.
You got a black shiesty on, black t-shirt, gray sweat. Can't see him now. White Nike shoes.
I'm debating, should I do an entire video of this, or should I just, how long have I been out here so far? Almost an hour. We'll do about an hour and 20 minutes. Then after that, we'll probably head up out of here. Sometimes like a long video. I mean, some people like to see the long videos.
Ladder 1. Ladder 1. Sir, does the caller want to make themselves known? You cancel EMS if they come in. I'm trying to call right now. Cancel EMS. Okay, thank you. Give me that same scooter that they sent out on the brick a couple days ago. They got units in here. Okay, 900, we have it. up. Barrett's clear from Blue, and then I'm Adam Robert, Charlie Robert, Cedar. I'm going to be L20 on Winthrop.
Ladder 16, a lockout, 37 Harrison Street, Roslindale. Ladder 16, a lockout, 37 Harrison Street, Roslindale. Nearest box 2626 Florissant Dale Street, 1854.
Bravo 102, we're clear from Blueville Ave. You want to put us back on the report from Sonoma, please?
You're going against the traffic. If you're going against the traffic, that's how you get hurt doing that. That's not safe.
We wear a black t-shirt, green sweatpants, white Air Force One, black jeans, and
That's very dangerous when you do something like that.
yeah, we'll check this still. This is our map location.
Speaking of electrical work, a lot of new electricians that been out in the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, you ask them, pass me a pair of Wiggies, and they don't know what you're talking about because they don't remember Wiggies when they were in the trade, because there's no longer, well, they still make Wiggies, but no one's really using Wiggies. They're using like multi-testers and stuff like that. So it's not really Wiggies anymore, even though Wiggies still make electrical products. But you might find a Wiggies multi-tester somewhere, you know. But everybody's got Kleins, everybody got Fluke, you know, they got Milwaukee, stuff like that.
Fox 101.
Fox 101, right by that 190, 291 Silver Street. Tipping one. Shooting up.
He's gonna make sure. Oh boy.
Fox 101, we have it. Boston Fire Channel 1. The current temperature is 77 degrees. Relative humidity 67%. The wind is traveling from the south at 7 miles per hour.
You get to see the work of BTD in action. From the time they was on the ground, they took it apart to all the old base. What's happening? Now they're putting up the new base. Got lights up. Now the wiring part of it. He's over at the control box over there. He's gonna do his thing over there. He's gonna show him where it was burning at.
Take a ride by that 147 Fulton Street area. Get me everything showing.
Let him know that it's all secure.
I'm already here. We got
Yeah, because right now when you put it in, right, it's just right over there.
blue red.
498, that was my report from earlier. That's all set.
Give him the colors what goes to there. So you want the colors to match up with what's on the other side. If not, you're gonna have a problem.
The wiggy was there, right? Yeah. That's where the white wiggy was on? 498. White wiggy was there? How much it was?
Yep, and you can clear parking place with the 14th Sierra.
Parking place, 14. Zero.
That's right.
For the most part, they have all of it up. They just gotta do the wiring. He's gotta put the walk and don't walk signal up, that little thing.
Sir, EMS been dispatched?
But for the most part, I guess the difficult work or the harder work is done. The wiring part is just matching up the wires to the corresponding wires down below. And once you understand how the system works, then you know what wires you're using. I mean, you give somebody a crash course on what's going on, then they can figure it out from there. Or someone who knows how it's done, because not anybody's gonna be able to figure it out. That's where your mini screwdriver comes in handy when you're putting those terminals on there. That's your smaller screwdriver for the.
Bravo 701. Trace on the cell code 700 off code 19 and MLK Park.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get ready to head up out of here. Just want to show you them at work here. Eventually, the next hour or so, they probably have this all up and running. It's a little process. It's a little process though. You gotta You gotta take your time. You don't want to rush. You want to make sure things are working properly. Then once they have it all set up, they're gonna test it to make sure each light does what it's supposed to do. Because you don't want a light turning red when it's supposed to be green. These cars here are having the difficulties making this maneuver. Not too sure why, but I don't know. Alright guys, I'm headed up out of here, and guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Get a couple of quick images of the that's the board that was on. It was kind of smoking. It's not smoking anymore now. Power's off to it. That's the arm to the MBTA bus that holds the mirror up. That's actually the mirror piece right there. Somehow the transit bus was able to make, I don't know how he did it, but he's able to hit both of these poles. And I don't know how he's able to do it, but he's able to do it. So these guys pretty much have it, almost in a workable condition. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.